Hello students, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video lecture, we are going to start solving the new questions from point of safe return, point of equal time chapter in Keith Williams Gen Lab. Let's begin with question number 61. Distance A to B is 2750, departure to destination, outbound ground speed, homebound ground speed, endurance given to you. What is the time from starting point, that is point A, to the point of safe return? So before finding out the time, we must first find out the distance. So, so distance to the point of safe return equals to endurance into outbound speed into homebound speed divided by outbound plus homebound. So what is endurance here? Endurance is 8 hours 30 minutes, so 8.5. Outbound 365, homebound 480 divided by 365 plus 480. So 365 plus 480 is 845. 8.5 into 365 into 480 is 1489200 divided by 3 divided by 845 is 1762 nautical miles. Okay, so distance to point of no return or point of safe return is 1762 nautical miles. If this is the distance, what is the time? So time to point of safe return is distance to point of safe return divided by outbound speed. So distance is 1762, outbound speed is 365. So 1762 divided by 365 is 4 hours 49 minutes. That is equal to 4 hours 49 minutes into 60, 289.7, or approximately 290 minutes, or approximately 290 minutes. Option A. Next, 62. Aircraft was over A at 1735, flying directly to B. Given distance A to B 2750, task 470, wind component outbound is plus 55, wind component homebound minus 75. What is the ETA for reaching at point of equal time between A and B? So this is your A, this is your B. Here is your point of equal time. Here is your aircraft. The true airspeed of your aircraft is 470. True airspeed is 470. Yes, and wind component outbound is plus 55. That means flying outbound, you're getting a tailwind of plus 55 knots. Your homebound journey, you're getting a tailwind of minus 75 knots. Minus 75 knots. Okay, that's again the same 470. So on your outbound leg, the ground speed will be TAS 470 plus tailwind 55, that is 525. On your homebound journey, the ground speed will be TAS 470 minus your headwind component 75, so that is 395. Step number 2, distance to critical point will be DHO plus H. So what is the total distance between alpha and Bravo? It is equal to 2750. So 2750 into 395 divided by 395 plus 525. 525 is 920. The numerator we have 2750 into 395, 1086250. That is equal to 1181 nautical miles. Time to critical point is distance to critical point divided by outbound speed. So 1181 nautical miles divided by 525, which is equal to 2 hours 14 minutes multiplied by 60, 135 minutes. So 135 minutes. So departure time is 1735. Departure time is 1735. The arrival time at point of equal time will be 117 hours 35 minutes plus 2 hours 14 minutes. So that is 19 hours 49 minutes. 19 hours 49 minutes. So the closest option here is delta 19 hours 50 minutes. Next. Aircraft was over A at 1735. Distance A to B 2950. Task 470. Outbound winds plus 55. Homebound winds minus 75. Endurance 9.5. What is the distance from point A to the point of safe return? So A, B, here is your point of safe return. So flying outbound, you are getting a push, a tailwind of plus 55. Flying homebound, you are getting or you're faced with a headwind of minus 75. Here is your aircraft. The true airspeed of this aircraft is 470. The true airspeed is 470. Okay. What will be the outbound ground speed? True airspeed plus 470 plus tailwind 55. That is 525. What will be the homebound ground speed? 470 minus headwind, so minus 75. That is 395. Now let's use the distance to point of safe return formula. Endurance into outbound into homebound divided by outbound plus homebound. So 9.5 into 525 into 395 divided by 525 plus 395 is 920. In the numerator we have 9.5 into 525 into 395, that is 1970062. That is equal to 2141 nautical miles. Okay. So correct answer is option brown, 2141 nautical miles. 64. Distance A to B 2750. Outbound speed 420. Homebound speed 500. What is the time from point A to the point of equal time? So distance to the point of equal time, DHO plus H. So D is 2750. Homebound speed 500 divided by 500 plus 420. So 920 in the denominator. In the numerator we have 2750 into 500, 1375 000 divided by 920, 1494 decimal 5. So let's say distance to critical point is 1495 nautical miles. So time to critical point will be distance to critical point divided by outbound speed. So 1495 divides 420, which is equal to 3 hours 33 minutes, or multiplied by 6213.5 minutes. So correct answer here is option alpha. 65. Again, similar question, we have to find the distance to the point of safe return. So distance to the point of safe return equals to endurance into outbound into homebound divided by outbound plus homebound. So endurance is 8 hours 30 minutes, so 8.5, outbound 450, homebound 500 again, divided by 450 plus 500. That is 950. And numerator we have 8.5 into 450 into 500, 1912500. So distance to point of safe return is numerator divided by denominator, that is 2013 nautical miles. 2013 nautical miles. Next, aircraft was over Quebec at 1620 flying directly to R. Distance between them is 3050. True airspeed 480. Wind component outbound is minus 90. Homebound wind component is plus 75. Safe endurance 10 hours. The distance from Quebec to the point of safe return is what? So this is your A. Let's say Quebec. This is your destination. Somewhere in the center we have point of safe return. Now flying outbound, you are getting a headwind of minus 90. So minus 90. Flying homebound, you are getting a tailwind of plus 75. So this is plus 75. So the true airspeed of your aircraft is 480. Over here, the true airspeed of your aircraft is 480. Over here, the ground speed outbound will be true airspeed minus headwind component. So 480 minus 90, that is 390. Here the homebound ground speed will be true airspeed plus tailwind component. So 480 plus 75, that is 555. Right? Now let's use the formula. Distance to point of safe return equals to endurance into outbound into homebound divided by outbound plus homebound. So what is endurance here? Endurance is 10 hours. So 10 into 390 into 555 divided by 390 plus 555. That is equal to 945. 10 into 390 into 555 is 2164500 divided by 945 is 2290 nautical miles. So correct answer here is 2290. So the closest option here is 2010 hours 395 2290. It should be between 2270 and 2310. So it's better to select delta. Okay, always select the bigger value. So 2290. So 2310 nautical miles. Next. Distance A to B is 1950. Outbound speed, homebound speed is given. The time from point A to the point of equal time. So let's find first the distance to point of equal time, which is equal to DHO plus H. So D is 1950, homebound speed 385 divided by 385 plus 450. So 450 plus 385 is equal to 835. The numerator 1950 into 385, 750,750 is equal to 899 nautical miles. What is the time to point of equal time? It is distance to point of equal time divided by outbound speed. So 899 divided by outbound speed of 450 is equal to 1 hour 59 minutes, or multiply by 60, 119 minutes. So option A. 68. Distance A to B 1950, outbound speed 400, homebound speed 385, endurance 7 hours 20 minutes. What is the distance from point A to the point of safe return? So distance to the point of safe return is endurance into outbound into homebound divided by outbound plus homebound. So endurance is 7.3 into 400 into 385 divided by 400 plus 385. So distance to point of safe return is 400 plus 385, 785 in the denominator. Numerator we have 7.3 into 400 into 385, 11,24200 divided by 785 is 1432 nautical miles. So 1432. So that is 1438. Delta is the closest option. Distance Q2R 1760, outbound speed 455, homebound speed 385, endurance 9 hours. What is the distance to the point of safe return? So distance to the point of safe return again, endurance into outbound into homebound divided by outbound plus homebound. So what is endurance here? It is 9 hours. Outbound speed is 455. Homebound speed is 385 divided by 455 plus 385 is 840. 9 into 455 into 385 is 1576,575. So distance to point of safe return is this numerator divided by denominator, 1876.8 nautical miles. The closest is Charlie 1877. 70. Distance Q2R 1760, outbound speed 475, homebound speed 365. What is the time to the point of equal time? Now distance to point of equal time is DH, O plus H. So D 1760, H 365, divide by 365 plus 475. 365 plus 475 is 840. Numerator 1760 into 365. 642 400. 642 400 divided by 840 is 764.7, that is 765 nautical miles. Time to critical point will be distance to critical point divided by outbound speed. So 765 divided by 475. 1 hour 36 minutes, or 96 or 97 minutes. So the correct answer here is delta. So we'll stop here. I hope you have understood all the 10 questions I have answered in this video lecture. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment box. Thank you for your time. Best of luck.